Facebook. And today is the dawn of April Chino, where we are going to take a journey through the illustrious career every Wednesday of Al Pacino. And you said, Johnny, how are we going to start off celebrating this Oscar winner, this legend? Well, we start with Jack and Jill, who went up the hill, down to the sewers by 7-Eleven in the crack house, dying on Route 8 in Ohio.
It's not an April Fool's joke either. This isn't an April Fool's joke where we say that we're going to talk about the movie Jack and Jill.
We're talking about
and because that's a Pacino film. And then we're like,
well, it's not even a Pacino film. It's loosely a Pacino.
Is.
It's a film that has Pacino.
It is a Pacino film.
In it. It's not, but yes.
Pacino's like dark chocolate. You put it in something, that's the flavor now. You have vanilla ice cream, you put chocolate in there, it's chocolate ice cream now. You got strawberry ice cream, you put chocolate in it, it's chocolate ice cream now.
But it's not chocolate ice cream.
With a hint of strawberry.
But it's not chocolate ice cream.
This is a Pacino movie with a hint of Adam Sandler. And by a hint, I mean like this is chocolate ice cream and somebody put
a fat ass
kale and Brussels sprouts in it. And you're like,
what a side of shit.
You barely you don't even get Adam Sandler in this. You get Adam Sandler in drag.
You do. I got heat for everybody.
All right.
But John, keep going with the intro. I wanted to tell people that this wasn't an April Fool's joke.
Yes, let me finish this intro real quick. So yes, I'm Johnny. Johnny Loves Movies. I am joined today by the Mr. Miyagi to my Daniel LaRusso in this comedy game, Mr. Matthew Farkas. Give it up. Give it up for Farkas. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
Hi.
Farkas, introduce yourself. Tell the audience about yourself and what you got going on.
Hi, I'm Matt Farkas, Matthew J. Farkas. I am an Emmy-nominated comedian, show producer. I had a radio show once, did college TV, and I have been doing comedy for coming up on 19 years and producing shows in the Akron area. I've performed in the UK. I've performed in Europe. I've performed in Canada, in various states. And I am a grown-ass man who bought a house to live in his own basement.
Hey, man. Hey, wait, that's a flex. You damn.
The upstairs is overrated.
Oh, shit.
It's not.
How you in the basement of your own crib?
It's easy. It's a ranch. It's cool. This is the best temperature is always in the basement. I get better futon down here. That's
All right, brother. All right.
That's living.
And joining us is the John Kreese to my Johnny Lawrence in this film reviewing game. Below us, Mick Manhattan. Tell the audience about yourself, what you do, what you like, what's your zodiac sign. Do you like long walks on the beach?
How far extended are you using that metaphor? Because if it's only the first movie, even the second, I'm a piece of shit.
It's all the way to Cobra Kai season.
Okay, all right. I do have a redemption arc. I'll give you that.
Yeah, there's a redemption arc.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you having me, man. As you said, this is not an April Fool. I did think that you were pranking me for a second. I even texted the guys, and I'm like, I bet you he's not going to show up and do a show tonight. He made me watch Jack and Jill for no reason. And I was seething watching it. But in a good way, like a way where it was like, if this is a prank, I appreciate this prank. Yeah. I think this would be great. But if it's not a prank, at least I get to trash it a little bit because it deserves that much.
Yeah.
But I'm from the Scene Snobs. Come check us out. We've been doing it a long time. We'd love to talk movies with us, hang out with us over there, and check out our podcast. So
yeah, it would have definitely been like the most baller prank of all time. I'll be honest with you. I'm not that good. I'm not that good a comedian to do that. But let me tell you right now, though, give me some ideas for next year.
It's not a prank. This is a prank in the sense that like pushing someone down the stairs is a prank, where it's like. You could look at it like a prank, but really it's just violence. Just violence against another human being.
Oh, man.
You thought people were going to laugh at it, but it was violence.
Not wrong in any way. It's true.
It's a visual assault.
This is your fault.
Yes. So how I really like to do this thing is I like to do like a recap of the plot a little bit. This one barely has one, so it's going to be like a minute and a half. And then we do our categories. And our categories is, what would you do in a scenario? Do we revoke Al Pacino's Oscar for this? Does this go now?
That's on the table. That's on the table. They can come get that from you. I promise you, they can come take that. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that bad.
Okay.
But
we gotta save that for the categories. We gotta save that.
This is if you made a Mount Rushmore of bad.
Yeah.
And someone said the movie Jack and Jill, I'd be like, oh, put it in the pile.
Okay.
That's we're gonna have a hard talk later about who comes through. You know.
And then we have Hall of Fame, and then the next one is, and I'm just gonna ask this for every time we do this until we actually get to Sense of a Woman. Should Sense of a Woman have beaten Denzel Washington and Malcolm X as best actor, and then our final grade? So those are the categories.
I think we know. If anything, I just want to point out to your I'll answer that question when it comes up, but let's be real. He got like that Oscar, you can take that one. It's not The Godfather.
No.
So let's do let's do a plot recap of this film.
Yeah.
Of this loose film. Fuck it, I was gonna try to go on Wikipedia, but I don't want to.
No, I'll tell you what. I
can
watched
do
it last night. I'm happy to tell you.
Yeah, I'll give you my play-by-play on it.
You know what,
my
Farkas?
God, I would love to
I'm
see
gonna let you take over. I'm gonna let you take over, Farkas. I'm gonna let you do the play-by-play. Give me a break a little bit. And let's
Adam
start.
Sandler plays a upper independent entrepreneur living a life of pseudo luxury in the chase of fame, like he is in every movie that he makes. More successful than he started, but not as successful as he became, as he is trying to snag the deal of a life, which is Al Pacino for Dunkin' Donuts Dunkachino promotion. But Al, now pursuing a professional Shakespearean stage acting career, wants no part of it until he runs into Adam Sandler's estranged sister, who's his twin, that has developed a secret twin language with him that he refuses to speak now out of resentment of her social awkwardness. But through a set of kooky mishaps and definite peer pressure and Jewish guilt, Adam Sandler's sister, played by Adam Sandler, is able to convince him to let her stay because Al Pacino falls madly in love with her. Yes. See how it ends in what Rotten Tomatoes called a war crime. 3%. I spent $3.99 renting it.
Shit, I watched this shit for free. I torrented this bitch.
I didn't have the time to torrent it. I was in a hurry, and then I was like, "This has got to be streaming somewhere." It's on Stars.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
They put it on Stars.
This
is if they put this on Pluto and they were like, "We didn't have any commercials for this one. You could just watch it." I'd be like, "Okay,
yeah,
okay."
Now my thing is,
did I nail it? Is that it? Is that the plot?
You did nail it. I was hoping that we would interject a little bit more and just talk about it beat for beat, but you fucking nailed it. So I mean, shit. Whatever.
There it is.
Take it away. Take it away. To pick out any part of this movie, and we can.
Adam Sandler's kind of rich with a hot wife, but he's kind of
that's what I want to know.
He's kind of a dick to his family.
Well, he and Al Pacino are friends.
So Al.
You couldn't have done this without being.
Oh,
friends.
You could have 1,000% done this without any celebrities. Like
no.
Why was Katie Holmes in there?
You could not have done this without being friends with Al Pacino. Like,
Al
Pacino, if he was looking at this script and walked on set once, he would have been like, "No, I'll breach this contract. I'll pay it out. Go find a new person and rewrite your MacGuffin." You know,
because I was fucking. Because like I said, I haven't seen this movie since the first time I seen this movie back in January on Popcorn and Pints. I was shocked then, how the fuck they get Johnny Depp? Now I watched it again yesterday,
and you found you'll never know.
And I'm like, how the fuck did they get Johnny Depp in this?
We'll
Why
never
did Johnny
know.
say yes? Like his career wasn't over at this point. You know what I mean? Like he just came off of Pirates 3. Like
I don't even think he meant Amber Heard yet.
yeah, his life was going great.
And you see what happened?
Yeah.
Now
And you see what happened to him?
Al Pacino. Yes.
Did you see what happened to Johnny Depp after he did this movie?
He fucked his life up.
Thought about this one, Johnny.
Yeah, man.
I fucking hope that Amber Heard's first words to him was, "Were you the guy in Jack and Jill?" Like that would just make it all better.
He's like, well, yeah. So
Everyone should be known for this movie.
I saw this movie for the first time at my friend's house because we had multiple TVs in his room, and they were usually used for games. But if one of them was working, it would be used for movies, and it was on in the background, and everyone was real stoned, and I wasn't that stoned, and I was watching it, and my gut reaction was like, Mom and Dad Save the Universe is terrible. This is somehow worse without the use of special effects.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I kept like trying to position myself because like I've seen the Clumps. It's common for an SNL character to play multiple roles. Mm-hmm. It's common for them to go in drag. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that's the appropriate way of saying it anymore. I'm an old comedian, you call it for what it is, to dress like a woman, you know. In turn, I'm kind of at this weird point where it's like that truly that it's just there's almost no good scene.
Because I was watching this fucking movie, you know, and I seen and no person should watch this movie twice in 1 year. I don't know why I did this.
No person should watch this movie.
But
I was thinking about this is I wouldn't show my kids this with the fear that they might like it in their innocence and juvenileness and be like, that is a favorite movie from my childhood. It is foreboding.
So this you don't want to, so what you're saying is you don't want this movie to be your kid's Space Jam.
No.
or Roger Rabbit.
No. I've stopped drinking, I've stopped smoking, I've given up cards. My gun is the cleanest it's ever been right now. I can't. We're all playing with fire.
Yeah, when I was watching this movie, I was just like, this is like him trying to do Eddie Murphy, but poorly. Like this is like Eddie Murphy on meth.
Yeah.
Like,
The Clumps is not a good movie.
But he made it like in fairness, like yes, The Clumps isn't, but The Nutty Professor, which also like heavily involved him in the makeup of all of them, was very good.
Yeah.
Norbit is drastically better than this.
Yeah. I think Norbit's actually a good movie. I think it caught a lot of shit.
I actually like Norbit, but people shit on it all the time. But
no, I get why they do, but at the same time, it's
not a good movie. It's not a good movie, but it's a fun movie.
This is why I love you.
I
found my pride. I love Norbit.
Well, it's like Norbit is also a well-crafted movie. There is a story there. It's like there's a lot of jokes in the early 2000s that Eddie put in because he was just in that tone.
Yeah.
It just didn't work. And Norbit is a vastly different movie from all of everything he was doing.
Yeah.
So like it just didn't work on many levels, but I still think it's a good movie. Yeah. This is irredeemable.
This is less redeemable than Pluto Nash.
I mean, well, we have Dunkachino.
Listen.
We don't.
Mario Dalton's at least.
We don't need. We didn't need it. We didn't want it. Nobody asked for it, and we still don't have it.
I
always wanted the greatest Al Pacino movie ever, and I didn't get it with this.
I'll be honest. Kind of how I was saying, like Al Pacino was like chocolate for a movie. If he's in it enough, it's just an Al Pacino movie with whatever it was. Al Pacino in Godfather, great.
Yeah.
Al Pacino in Scarface overacted the shit out of it, but the movie's great. It's just Al Pacino is ridiculous. Yeah. You know, Serpico, he's pretty ridiculous. The more I watch Al Pacino and then I run into something like Jack and Jill, I'm like, he probably can act. I just think I've maybe seen it once or twice.
I think that especially what I love about Al in this movie, and the reason why I don't like this fucking movie, but I love him in it. And you know, fuck it, let's just go into the categories right now.
Yeah, pull it up.
So,
what you got?
The first category is what would you do in this situation if you were Jack and you had a twin who happened just to look like you with a wig and a dress, and you were trying to court Al Pacino, and Al Pacino was so aggressive. How would you behave in this situation? Basically?
Suck his
dick. What would you do?
So, and I'm gonna give a weird hot take.
Okay.
What
would you do
if I had a sister, and anyone that was a decent standing member of society was trying to plow her that bad, and I didn't think it was for immoral causes? I'd be like, hey, you're single, you should at least give it a shot. Plow that dude. You're not getting any younger.
Great point.
Maybe you have a fun night. Maybe it's super awkward, but you'll never know until you try. And try everything twice, aside this movie, which I did, and it was worse the second time.
Never going back.
Yeah. If Al Pacino in bed is like the movie Jack and Jill, then ouch.
All I know is if I had a sister and Al Pacino was aggressively trying to sleep with her, I would just be like, I don't know what to tell you. It's fucking Al Pacino. He's home of the Dunkachino, man. Like, go for it.
And let's not like
the Dunkachino.
Oh no. Maybe my sister should want to just spend time with me and not go have sex with Al Pacino. Just lay in bed when I'm sleeping, so that way we can have twin time.
My thing is this though. All right.
You can't do both.
It wasn't just aggressive though. This motherfucker was interrupting scenes of fucking King Lear to take a phone call to get some ass. Like, this is how desperate he was.
I think we're on Al Pacino a little much, and Adam Sandler deserves like this. This is well, I didn't realize how racist he is. Like, it's just insane the things he put in this movie and the things he would say. First of all, every time he casts a woman in his movies, I feel like he has a casting couch somewhere.
Oh, he does.
Like,
he does.
This dude just hires the most attractive women,
and his next wife is Selma Hayek.
But I swear to God, it's to prove to us, like, hey, I could have him if I wanted him. And it's like, you're lying to yourself now, sir.
Yeah.
So it's written based on a story by a guy named Ben Zook. And it was also done by Steve Coren and
O'Keefe, right? Was it Martin O'Keefe?
No, and Adam Sandler. My whole thing is like, Al Pacino's too horny.
Yeah.
It's not even funny how horny he is. It's sad, desperate.
It's scary how that's
like, and the thing is, like, there's a good way to cartoonishly make someone sad horny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you can make somebody thirsty, you can be kind of silly about it. You can have them maybe be a little bit over eager, stumbling over their words, maybe like cutting out of something discreetly, but just straight up being like, I'm in the middle of King Lear, and I'm going to take this phone call about banging this lady in front of all these people.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, I kept looking at this like, it has the energy of Billy Madison in this bombastic, erupt, like, through silliness, interruption, crash the scene. You know, we all think you're going to go left, and instead you go right and show your balls. Like, it was dialed in too much at all the wrong times and not enough at a single right time.
Yeah, I feel like he was very scatterbrained when he was writing this. This movie wasn't really baked at all. I'm not going to say it was half baked. It was just, I feel like there were concepts there, if I'm going to give it credit, and I don't want to give this movie credit. There were concepts there, they just weren't fully thought. And when you could go the highbrow route, you just went the juvenile route. And the juvenile jokes can be funny, but they're not funny when they don't have a setup and they don't have time.
The thing about like Billy Madison is silly 98% of the time. Oh, I'll say like 95% of the time, and then 5% of the time it's a little sultry where he is sexualizing the people in the movie. So it's got a little bit of adult humor in it, but it's kind of a generic, wacky, silly, goofy. This movie's dynamic is like the collapse and separation of the relationship of two persons in their mid-40s, while one of them is avoiding getting just ravaged by Al Pacino. And the other guy is a businessman in advertising markets. What the fuck do kids and young teenagers know about? Who is this movie for? What was the plan?
It was for me because they realized one day that I would discover this movie again, and I would absolutely.
Am I overthinking this? Like, what happened over there?
I don't know.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's Adam Sandler can't write a movie. He ruins movies as he gets into them. If you look at his career, you said Steve Corrin wrote this. Now, Steve Corrin and Martin O'Keefe used to write together. They wrote Bruce Almighty and lots of other.
That was a good movie.
But they also, if you think about it, though, they wrote Bruce Almighty and they wrote the basic carbon copy Click. But in that one, what's wrong with Click? It's completely Adam Sandler'd out. He had full control. And when you watch his movie by movie career, once he gets to Little Nicky after Big Daddy, he has more control. Mm-hmm. And it becomes
Little
way
Nicky started to slip.
Build out.
Happy Gilmore 2, I thought was funny.
I
enjoyed Happy Gilmore 2 as well. I know a lot of people didn't. I enjoyed Gilmore 2.
But again, like you go watch the first one, then watch the second one, and you can tell Adam Sandler was just he sits with a room of yes men. Yeah, who he's like, I think this would be funny. Add it. I think this would be funny. Add it.
I also think, and this is maybe, I don't necessarily think that's entirely true. I think Happy Gilmore 2 played into what happened in Space Jam 2, which I'm starting to refer to as the Jurassic World effect, which is like,
you gotta explain
regular dinosaurs are boring bitch-ass dinosaurs. We made a super one with more special effects and less safety mechanisms. And it's like, what are you doing? Just dinosaurs in the woods, people movie. Happy Gilmore 2 was a turned up version. How Space Jam 2 was like, we're going to reinvent basketball and make it virtual basketball super hybrid game. This was like, it's hyper golf. And it's like, nobody gives a shit.
Exactly.
Just make it a golf revenge tour. You could have done the literal exact same movie. It's just done it with regular golf, put similar stakes in, and had it be an upset of a just different league that is behaviorally more aggressive or more counterculture or more insulting or some kind of degrading needs to be stopped. But no, they.
So let me ask you.
I just have to agree to disagree on that because I do think it's Adam Sandler versus production companies having this done. Because if you think about his other sequels, Grown Ups, the first one, wacky, wild, had a lot of Sandler. Yeah, you like it. Second one comes in, he has way more control. He has more control when he has deals. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, it's not like I dislike, but when he doesn't have control, he's good. Uncut Gems, things like that. Like when he doesn't have control of his script, he can bring it.
Director, and that's the big thing for me is like a director, an editor, and a writer. Like that triangle is clutch, and you can have weak on one, average on one, and strong on one, and come out with a good movie. You go weak on 2 points, you're fucked.
Yeah.
And that's
yes and no. But you can have all three of those. If you have a really great producer,
that's
true. Make a difference.
The producer's the tip. That's the tip. Being like, don't do that.
Yeah. He is the producer, so he gets final say.
He gets what he wants. Yeah,
I think that's what. Unless it's those movies, those ones that he gets nominated for, because he doesn't. He's a producer on it, but he doesn't have the final say.
Well, what we're getting at, I really think it's more so. I'm in the middle of both of you guys, but I feel more so it's like yes men in the fact that it's like the studio, right? The studio is too afraid to give notes, because he brings them a lot of money, especially around that time. So I just think that, especially with a movie like this, where it kind of just got out of hand, I really think it was just he had too much power at that point. He had like a 10-movie run in the aughts.
Oh, this movie took away some of that power.
Yeah.
He got $2 million for this movie
because he goes to Netflix after this.
Yeah.
Well, I think a few years after, and now he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
And this is a curious statement. We can take this how we want. Ghostbusters Answer the Call. The all-lady Ghostbusters. So I watched it and was like, parts of this are entertaining. The dance number, a lot of the stuff really just killed it.
Mm-hmm.
I go to watch this at the time my girlfriend, and I select the editor's cut. And it goes through, and there are a few more jokes in some scenes. And the transitions are a little better. And some of the weird shit's cut out or minimized where they're not beating a joke to death. Mm-hmm. Certain scenes are trimmed right. Little bit less CGI focus on things. There was no dance scene. There was a bunch of lines cut out from there. It went through, and at the end of the movie, my at the time girlfriend was just like, that was actually pretty funny. Like, I don't know why everybody hated that. And I was like, this is not the movie I saw in theaters. Now I looked at it, and I was like, this is actually relatively enjoyable, silly version. It wasn't as good as the OG Ghostbusters, but it was like a 5.5 to 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I played her that dance sequence. We went back to that, and she was like, oh, the movie's over. That would have ruined the whole. Yeah. And it's like, I wonder if there's a Jack and Jill cut out there.
Like an editor's cut?
Where the editor's just like, you know what?
I
redid this. I just don't think, I don't think you could do it with this. I think top to bottom, the plot's bad, the acting's bad.
Twin tape shit to himself.
Hey.
Like, that's you guys are comedians. That's the hackiest. That's putting a lampshade on your head at a party.
We gotta agree.
Don't knock on putting a lampshade on your head at a party. That's a classic maneuver.
Well, now we know what kind of comedians you are.
Who has lamps?
I'm kidding. In fairness, yes, I won't attack that lampshade then. But he tapes shit to himself.
Yeah.
Kind of like, that's funny. He's quirky.
He tapes a fucking parrot to his back. I'm like, who the fuck think
that was the only time I chuckled. Is when he runs away and the parrot is upside down, like saying something. But I only chuckled because it was unexpected.
You know what's
not
crazy?
Because it was funny, but because it was like,
yeah. You know what's crazy about this movie? Like, especially when I think about Al Pacino in this film, for me, and the reason why it works for me, I guess, is I kind of stopped thinking it. Well, Al Pacino was playing Al Pacino, but I kind of stopped thinking of it as Al Pacino. And I thought about it like, this is a universe where Heat happened and there's a Vincent Hanna. And he killed the real Al Pacino, and then he took over Al Pacino's life. Because the way he was acting like Vincent Hanna for me. You cannot tell me that. No, if you watch the scene in Heat, he's like, "Give me all you got, give me all you got." I'm like, that you replace with his performance here. He's basically Vincent Hanna as Al Pacino in Jack and Jill. And I fell back into falling in love with this movie because of this, or not his performance.
You're out.
You're
out. You're blind.
I don't know about falling.
You got drunk goggles saying you fell in love with this movie. That's actual crazy talk.
I'm just saying the way. Look, Marcus, if you were at that shake, that's what I want to know now. Okay, you say you live in this world, right? And you spent your hard-earned money to watch Al Pacino to do King Lear. You spent your hard-earned money, and then he interrupts this performance to take a booty call. I just want to know, how would you react as a paying customer? Like, you went to go see Al Pacino on stage. I
would hold to my Al Pacino might not be a great actor feeling that I have. I know he can be. I've seen it happen, but I've watched him not more times than it's.
No.
It's like watching a friend who can be athletic sometimes, but most of the times they're not. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
What universe does this movie take place in? What's another
Ridiculous
movie?
6 universe.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That
Same
could
universe
happen.
as that.
Which
Is there a
only
Sandler verse?
slightly better than this?
It could be a Tyler Perry universe. He's in Tyler Perry world. It's just the Adam Sandler section.
I don't think we deserve to put down and Tyler Perry's work in this way.
Tyler Perry has good and problematic things alike, but
yeah,
I would not.
I could
Has
name
no good.
I would not
can
sully
name-
his work with this.
I could name 10 Tyler Perry movies that are better than this piece of shit. Yeah, you're right.
Don't,
Yeah, let's give him a little bit more credit.
don't
name
stink
10.
that boat.
I was gonna say he was in Perry world, but you're right. He ain't in Perry world.
This is the Sandler verse.
This is Sandler world.
This is a Billy Madison verse.
This is the world. This is the world where people like Rob Snyder.
Yeah, he says it in there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't he say he likes Rob Snyder or something?
Yeah. This is the world that we live in. Well, now we don't live in it, but it's their world where Rob Snyder's an actual human being. Okay. So the next question, because we're just gonna move right along, because this is the Pacino pod. We're just covering the movie that he's in.
Mhm.
Revoke his Oscar. Do we revoke his Oscar?
No, he can keep his Oscar. I think we do one of those things where we're like, how the mighty have fallen.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
oh, pride before the fall.
I don't care how good Uncut Gems is. You need to revoke that Oscar nomination. Sorry, Adam. You gave us 2 of you. 1 in drag. I'm done. You keep being in good movies, but
the other thing is the character is awful.
Right? Yeah.
If the
Jill's
character
unbearable.
was in any way likable, that would be, and neither of them are likable.
Shit, he's not even like
He's a snake that's trying. He's too business aggressive. He just wants his business deal. He's abandoned his family. His wife puts up with him for some reason, and he's like pseudo successful.
Yeah.
And then his sister is a neurotic, guilting, shut in, who is socially awkward and terrible and obnoxious. And together, they're worse than they are apart, which is bad enough. There's no likable character in this, not even the parrot.
I would say that Pacino's likable in the way he's trying to get that ass. He's very likable. I admire.
Yo,
hey, he's a rapist in this. Let's be real.
Yeah,
he almost fucked Adam Sandler.
I wouldn't say that he's a predator. He's a predator for sure.
He flew her to an island. If he had half the strength he had 20 years ago,
I mean, he saw that ass and
he's going to jump on it.
mean,
and I'm not saying Al Pacino in real life would, but
Yeah,
that's what this movie
You're
is.
saying Vincent Hanna from
In this
Yes,
Sandler verse, Al Pacino is uncontrollably aroused by Adam Sandler looking women.
Yeah,
is what you're saying. He's unconsolably hard for this, and like a romance novel, he's like, I must.
Oh yeah.
This is my concubine.
He's
I'm out.
He's willing to
fucking.
the whole
He's yucky,
Broadway
Pretty in
show.
Pink.
Yeah, no, he's definitely ducking Peter.
He's fucking weird, and like that. And that's the thing. That's Adam Sandler is not a right fucking character. Now I'm gonna get mad because every time I think about one of those fucking movies, like look at and this movie just is fucking whatever. But every character he has his hands on in every one of his movies is fucking ridiculous. The women are all terrible. They're like, and I mean terrible in the way that they're
they enable
so
his
boring.
Yeah.
Like Katie Holmes is a good actor. What is she doing? I would argue there's some
serviceable.
She can be I've
can
seen
give a
her
good
do
part.
very good in multiple movies. In this, she was flat.
Yep.
She was almost a sounding board that could muffle back.
She was the wife character. That's all she was.
But that's the thing. Like, there's Adam Sandler. He doesn't know how to write women.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't think they have anything important to say.
Yeah.
He killed off his wife in the second Happy Gilmore, and you really didn't need to.
Not at all. Like,
why? To make him an alcoholic because it'd be funny to have golf ball fucking.
That's a super 90s sitcom plot. Is like, good, I could do. I could have no wife.
And that's like,
but I think he was also
that's a great fucking point. That's all Adam Sandler's is. He's a mid-level sitcom from the 90s that somehow makes movies.
I still think he's funny.
So
I think at some point, and this is just one of those, like, this happens to all comedians. I'm probably not as funny as Adam Sandler. I don't think I am. If someone ever wanted to tell me that I would challenge them. But
hey, Farkas,
don't.
You're as funny
stop.
as Adam.
Stop.
I barely know you, and I'm going to say you're funnier than Adam
Sandler. But sometimes you have premises and ideas, and you take a scene, and you just keep. It's like you're like kneading it out, and you keep working it, and then at some point, someone else needs to be like, "Hey, you're done. Stop."
Mm-hmm.
The joke was over back here. Let's just cut that.
He needs better writers.
Well, and it's what you need someone who is in a position of trust, who can check you, you cannot. Well, and even if you could override, you understand you shouldn't. And I think that is an ego thing. That is just a thing on everything. Serious writing, comedy, but doing too much to the deck in your backyard. Someone that you trust needs to be like, "Hey, slow down, partner. You're going too far."
I really agree with you that he did lose control from this movie. He got out of hand with that. But I would argue, and I know there's a select few people who would agree with me. I would argue that he follows up this movie with possibly his last truly funny, decent film after this, which was That's My Boy. And he follows that up after this movie. So obviously, I don't really think it's more of an ego thing. I just really think it's just a money thing. He just had too much money at his disposal.
I think there was an oversaturation of movies that had the ability to be made because comedy does not need a lot of production, and it shouldn't within the realm of and scope. The issue is just because you can make it, you shouldn't make it. A producer or a studio, but now, and that's a dangerous game when you're talking to a powerful person, is do you want to be the studio that rejected Adam Sandler? And though this was a bust, the next three were bangers. They weren't, but could have been.
I think he's the anti-Jim Carrey. I don't think he's as funny as everybody leads him on to be. I think he does outrageous things that at the time that don't land now, in my opinion, that did land 20, 30 years ago. And I think he's a good actor who wants to be remembered for comedy.
Yep.
But he's ultimately going to be ended up remembered for either hack comedy or his dramas. If he can keep putting out good dramatic work.
Because I think he's a better dramatic actor.
I think he's a good voice actor, too. I don't think he gets enough credit for his voice acting and his voice.
Dude, it's 8 Crazy Nights I like. It's not the best. There's some obnoxious parts, but overall, I think
Hotel Transylvania movies, things like that.
I caught one of those one time. I watched that with one of my exes had a kid, and we watched that, and I was like, you know what? This is actually a silly, well done movie. It's no Disney Pixar. Like, I'm not crying my eyes out at it, but it's funny.
Because I've seen the first and second one. I didn't see the third one because I don't think he voiced the character in the third one.
Those are all Sony pictures, right?
We're pining for Jim Carrey to like come back and do comedy. Not that we don't like his dramatic roles. We do. But we do love seeing him come back and do comedy. He's very good at it. Adam Sandler, for me, I'm like, he'll do like a dramatic or like kind of a mid-level dramatic. Like, he was in Jay Kelly. He was fine. I actually thought he was one of the better characters in that movie.
In that movie, yeah.
It's not a great movie. It's a boring movie.
He did Hustle too, which was a good.
Hustle, I thought he did great, but that's one of the better ones. Like, I don't think it's on Uncut Gems, but I thought it was a good movie, and he did
a good follow-up to it.
Funny people, stuff like that. But his slapstick stuff, it's too much. It's far-reaching, like you guys say, but nothing is well put together. Like, name a movie in just the last 25 years that he did comedy, straight, like one of his comedies that you're like, that's a fucking great movie.
What's the one where he gets the millions?
That's Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds? When did that come out?
2000 was
02. That was 02.
02. So yeah, that works with 25.
25. We're skirting 25 years. Mr. Deeds is good. And this is my argument kind of towards that. Jim Carrey, I think, has well, and I'll say this. I believe that Adam Sandler has it, but I do not believe that Adam Sandler can convey it. Or maybe there's not a way that he can internally empathize and then externalize it. Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind physically hurts to watch.
Yeah.
It is somewhat the Truman Show, when the sense of betrayal hits and just the shattering heartbreak is worn on his face and through his shoulders when he talks, and his just diction and cadence, it is a palpable physical feeling that makes your body feel something. It is an ill feeling. Robin Williams, Good Will Hunting, some of the monologues when he's explaining pain or love.
I'm gonna throw out a different name. I know you ain't mentioned him yet.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw out another name, Marlon Wayans.
Marlon, yeah. It's just they have this ability to be slapstick and extend their emotion, but it's like they know how to like point it at one very specific emotion and then push it to the edge.
Yeah.
Within this, Adam Sandler, I think, goes too far that way and can't go far enough the other. That's just what it is. And he's great. I love Adam Sandler. Great writer, funny comedian. I think
he's limited in his drama. I agree with that.
It'd be like if Matt Rife made 10 movies right now.
Yeah.
If you watch the decaology of Matt Rife and all of his 10 movies that he made in the next 5 years, we'd be like, this was a bad idea.
I would say that was Shane Gillis. I would have used Shane Gillis.
My thing is, like, I think Adam Sandler's on par with all those guys. I think he's a racist. And he shows up in his movies all the time. And I'm not, like, it depends on like who he's targeting and when. Dude hates immigrants. He makes fun of them in every one of his movies. Yeah. Dude hates the Palestinians. He has no problem making jokes about them in every one of his movies.
Yep.
No, I'm not. That's just one. He made jokes in this movie
like
about
his biggest one, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and
I'm not holding that against it. I think my point with this is I think that's who he is. I feel like this is Adam Sandler reined in.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like if he had free reign, he would go farther because I think he finds that funny.
Well, and the thing is, I will say this. This is just someone from argumentative style. I don't necessarily think Adam Sandler is racist. I think Adam Sandler has biases, like all of us do, but I think Adam Sandler's
maybe not racist, prejudice
material sometimes is prejudice.
Yeah.
And what he does not see is he does not make an equation to see that this is a downward punch. Because he's punching down because he sees everything as equal opportunity funny, and it's like times have changed.
Yeah.
Some people probably don't think it's funny. You might not genuinely fully believe this in the sense that there are things that people say that are upsetting that I laugh at. It's just you're maybe saying something that's upsetting that you think is funny, but you don't realize that it's upsetting, which comes back to the empathy thing. I don't necessarily think he can fully empathize.
Because,
but he also has white actors play very different
That's what I was gonna bring up.
ethnicities in his movies, and he's done that throughout. And they're always and if it's not Jewish, it's exaggerated, like to a disgusting point. Like even in this movie, like there was a lot of, and again, I'm not attacking him on that, but like you said, it's a perfect point. He's punching down, but I think he's punching down because he sees everybody as, I'm the god of comedy, you're below me.
It's hilarious that Tropic Thunder did what it did because it did something that is infeasible. Infeasible. And it was at that time. What Tropic Thunder did was infeasible, but how they did it, how it was portrayed, the inception, the execution, the conversations, the balance, how people interacted around it, how other people interacted around it, how he reacted to it, balanced, perfect, funny as fuck.
And Adam doesn't have that.
It's off balance,
but
which is hard because you're playing with fire.
But you got to remember that movie was making fun of. Now, I mean, like we've talked about it. I've worked with Adam Sandler. He was nice.
Yeah.
He was a nice guy. Like, I'm not putting him down as not a nice guy.
Yeah, because he's like one of the nicest men in the house.
But you can be I know lots of nice people who like, holy fuck, stay away from my kids.
Or
you know, like that type of thing.
I got a few.
And this is a situation where it's like, to me, it's like Tropic Thunder did that for, like, a lot of people are like, oh, they went for it. It's like, no, they were pointing out that people do this in movies all the time.
Yeah. No, it's
like they did it in such a way that worked, and they really made you feel like we're making fun of the people who think this is okay.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Adam Sandler is one of the people who thinks this is okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Because what I was going to say to your point earlier, Mick, is like I'm actually in the middle between you and Farkas. The only person I would say, the only person I would say, like in Adam's spirit, I actually truly feel is racist.
Yeah.
Because I met the man a couple weeks ago, because he's really a fucking miserable human being. Is Rob Snyder.
Oh, fuck that guy.
That's the person that I genuinely feel like that, and he's just a miserable fucking person. Like he was at my job a couple weeks ago. He's genuinely just a miserable fucking.
I don't know if Rob. I've never met him. I've heard that he can be a nice person, but he has some questionable opinions. I've never heard Rob Snyder say anything about race. I've just heard him talk about vaccinations.
Oh, trust me. Man.
Oh, he makes plenty of jokes.
Well,
he doesn't go for race as
much
much as he goes for trans. He goes for LGBTQ. He goes for a lot of the outliers.
Yeah. Here's a funny.
But I met him.
I'm offended because it's not funny.
Yeah.
This is just a weird thing to me is David Spade always played the heel.
Yeah.
He always played the sniveling, backstabby, probably sketchy. And then like every single thing you find out about him is just like, oh yeah, he's the nicest. Like he'd help. Nice he would stand next to you while you changed your tire to make sure that somebody didn't run into you. Like he's just one of those people. And it's just like, oh yeah, like it's funny how that happens, but everybody's a person. I don't know if you know Sonder. Have you ever heard of the concept of Sonder?
No.
It's the idea that every single person has their own struggles, drama, story. They're the main character in their own life. Right now, Adam Sandler is doing something. He could literally be struggling to make sourdough bread. He could be trying to get an old N64 to work because he's going to play Gex 64. Somewhere he is doing something.
You need to pitch that, by the way.
But
and it's just,
I love that argument. Not argument, but I love that point.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. And that's why I'll still watch Adam Sandler movies, because I don't think he comes in with, I think he has these prejudices and biases and things.
Yeah.
I don't think he comes out in a way where he's like, I'm going to take him down all a peg.
Yeah.
I think he comes out and he writes things that he thinks is funny and he punches down. That's just who he is.
I think it's not malicious, but he is doing it.
I think it's malicious to the point where it's just because, but it's like how we all bust balls.
Yeah.
Like it's meant a little malicious, but it's meant to be fun and it's ultimately meant to make you laugh. I think that's where he comes from. Rob Schneider? No, that dude goes on Fox News and like doesn't tell jokes. He's
Did you
like,
see his fucking stand-up special he did on Fox News? It's not even fucking. It's a worse war crime. This fucking piece of shit.
He's on Fox News. That's always a great.
Yeah.
But like to me, that's like with a guy like that. But like even with Adam Sandler here, like you had Al Pacino in your movie and you used him uselessly. Why wouldn't you ever write a movie like you did with Anger Management, where he used Jack Nicholson? I thought that was an effective use. He didn't make him look like a fool or an idiot.
I would argue that a coked up Al Pacino was used perfectly in this movie, Mick. But okay.
No.
They may have
I rescind your argument.
I mean, you put anyone in here that didn't win, that wasn't in The Godfather.
Yeah.
And like they could have done the same thing. We could have like Shaq could have done this scene. Like
dude, it's literally I thought about Shaq being the only other person that could have been in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have been funny trying to go after Jill and
fighting a ceiling fan like he's Don Quixote.
You know what I just realized though? What I realized is Adam Sandler has worked with every actor in The Godfather.
Yeah.
Marlon Brando?
No.
Brando was the only one he didn't, I guess. Brando died.
Then you lied. Where's Talia Shire? What are you working with her on? I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't know.
Maybe Talia. I think I'm thinking about all the male leads. He worked with Duvall.
He didn't work with, what's his name? Sonny. He didn't work with
Cavalli. Yeah, because Cavalli died, though. He died of brain cancer.
I mean, this dude was in 5 movies, and they were all up for Best Picture.
And we're definitely covering one of them.
Nobody's ever going to win that. Where would do that again?
Yeah. So all the living male actors, though, Khan, well, they're dead now, but Khan, Duvall, and Pacino, he's worked with. He hasn't worked with De Niro on Godfather, who did Godfather 2 yet, but he hasn't worked with De Niro yet. But he's worked with the 3 male leads that lived past the 70s because Cavalli died in 79.
Yeah. What's number 3 on your list?
Okay, so
what do you
number
got?
3. Thank you.
Keep this on pace. I
already know your 2 fucking answers, so let me go first. I already know your 2 fucking answers. Does this go in the Al Pacino Hall of Fame? And for me, it goes in the Hall of Fame of his worst performance. Well, his worst movies he's been in.
It is. No question.
But I think this goes in his Hall of Fame because I'll tell you why. The way he fucking commits. This is a piece of shit script, piece of shit concept, no direction at all. But this motherfucker committed like he was doing fucking King Lear in real life. He's like, oh, you want me to be a zany, overly horny, aggressively borderline predator in this one? Okay, I'm gonna give you all I got. And he gave it all he got. So I'm gonna say right now, for me, it's in this Hall of Fame. For me, the way he fucking committed. Boom.
I look at it like if you shit yourself in the middle of something you were doing, that goes in your Hall of Fame. It's like, remember that time he shit himself? There it is.
Is that real life experience?
No, I just talked to somebody about that. The only time as an adult I've almost shit my pants. I sharted, but it didn't leave the cheeks. I was very sick. Very sick. That was it. That was.
I can tell you right now, and this is embarrassing. The most recent time was Tuesday. I had Taco Tuesday at my job, and they didn't cook the meat all the way. And I sharted, and it was bad.
Yeah,
I don't.
This is like a full deuce.
Everybody has accidents. Everybody. Has
this was like a full deuce in Al Pacino's acting pants.
Okay.
But the cherry on top is like he's an eccentric, weird character all throughout, and then does that video.
Yes.
Then he does that commercial for Dunkin' Donuts, and you're like,
for me,
like you didn't see it at all. Like you didn't see it at all while you were saying these words.
When he rewatches it at the end, and it's like, burn this. It's like you were in it the whole time. You literally could have been like, stop.
I felt like he was talking to the audience though when he said it. I think he was talking to Adam Sandler about the movie, and he was just like, burn this. I realize now what this is. See the light of day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I was going through work all day yesterday singing Dunkin'. I saw him before I came to work. And the whole day at work I was doing the Dunkin'. I don't know why
I would legitimately I'd be like, you gotta go home. I'd be like, you're dismissed with pay.
You're singing Dunkin'.
This one time. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I was at work. I was like, Dunkin'.
I just read something even like more sad about this movie.
Oh, please tell us.
This was Regis Philbin's last film.
Oh shit.
Going out on a banger.
Yeah. Oh my god.
This is his Cocaine Bear.
Because Ray Liotta would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. Ray Liotta's last movie wasn't Cocaine Bear though. It was this horrible Tyrese Gibson movie called 1992.
Oof.
Well, we can all just believe it was Cocaine Bear.
I'd rather believe it was cocaine.
Yeah, I'd rather believe it's cocaine. But
What?
As a motherfucker, is the one motherfucker that's seen 1992.
Yeah. What you got for that number 4?
Okay, number 4.
I'm gonna keep you to task and time. This is just like being
you.
on stage.
Thank you. Yeah, he does it all. Thank you, Mr. Sensei Miyagi. This is irrelevant until once we get to this movie later on in the month. This will be relevant. But I'm gonna ask this every week. See if the answers change. Should Al Pacino have won the Academy Award for Best Actor in 1992 for Sense of a Woman over Malcolm X?
No. What do you mean?
All right. I'm asking this every week because one of these weeks you're gonna change your answer. I know you are.
Are you gonna watch that as one of the movies this month?
That's one of the movies. That's our third movie.
Then probably not. Still.
I mean, I forget all the movies you picked for this month because after this one, I was just like,
he's like, fuck no.
It's all better after this.
Yeah.
Like, there's not like I know you have cruising on the list, and I'm still like, I'm in. Let's do it.
This is a movie that legit. I just made a whole real TikTok about this. Is like there are movies and video games that in the middle of me watching or playing, I've been like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do all the dishes because that's like I've had enough with this.
Yeah.
It's time for me to go vacuum all the floor in my house. Like, I haven't dusted everything. I should do that right now. And then I just never get back to it. It's just, in this case, I ended up... You know what the worst part about this is? I rented it for $4.
You did.
I put it on. I went to put it on my TV. And I was going to watch it in bed. And because of how the rental service works, it wouldn't show up on the TV because it doesn't link through Movies Anywhere when you rent it. Okay. And then from there at like 11:30, something happened at work and I got a phone call. So I had to stop the movie and sit on a phone call for an hour and a half. I wake up at 5:30 a.m. It is 12:30. At the end of that phone call, I hung up and put Jack and Jill back on my phone.
Damn.
And continued to watch it in bed. And then I fell asleep and watched the rest of it in the morning getting ready for work. And I realized that I was angry. I started that day angry because I watched that. I calmed down by the time I got to work and had a bunch of frustrating emails. I was like, these are much better than what just happened to me.
No, yeah, I bet.
That's a great answer.
You lived with this movie for 3 days. Damn.
Yeah.
You lived with this bitch for 3 days.
This isn't even the worst movie I watched last night.
Yeah.
You told me. I watched that Carrie from 2002. I told you, which is probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Bad horror movies are the worst.
But I have a rule where I choose to watch the more positive movie in tone second, because you can, if no matter what, if the movie's that bad, at least something's a little more light to kind of bring you out of it. But I didn't with this. I watched Jack and Jill first to get out of the way.
You knew it was going to come.
Because
even though it's supposed to be happy, it's not. It's worse because it's like getting a birthday cake and then they say it's got salmonella.
Yeah. Like shoving that birthday cake down your throat.
Yeah.
Or something.
And then tell it, exactly.
I after last night, I thought to myself, I almost died last year, and because of tonight, I wish I had. I sent that text to somebody.
Damn.
I was like, these movies are so fucking bad.
Like I hate Jack and Jill too, but I don't hate it that much.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not that bad, but I'll say it was fucking dumb.
Oh yeah,
it was dumb bad.
Yeah,
it was. If I could have gone and done my dishes, I would have bad.
Like, look, for me, the positive, and I said this on my Facebook, and I'll say it here. I think, and even though we can disagree on the quality of his performance, for me, I feel like he's one of our great actors of our time, and he gave a serviceable to good performance and a piece of shit. He was the chocolate chip in the turd that you see on the middle of the street.
Making it an Al Pacino flavored turd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do you know why the Dunkachino is in this movie?
because they have a drink.
product placement, probably.
Yeah.
They went to Starbucks first to make fun of the Frappuccino, and they said no. So Dunkin' Donuts made the Dunkachino for this, and in 2023, it was officially discontinued.
Yeah.
Both of those companies can fuck themselves. What you got? What's number 5?
Okay, the number 5, it's our final grade. So we can definitely give it our final grade if you're ready to give our final grade.
Final grade?
Yeah, and now I use the star system, by the way, like the traditional star system.
Okay.
So yeah, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4. I go to 5. I don't stop at 4. So yeah, so that's the star system. So that's our final
Quarter star.
quarter. Okay.
It is a movie, and it plays, and the sound lines up 98% of the time, and it is technically a movie.
It had a sound department, a lighting department.
Yeah.
A set designer.
They got paid though, so they don't care.
All right, Mick.
I honestly, I was gonna go half star because I usually don't go down quarters. So
I wouldn't either, but I made it.
For this one, though,
you know what? For your show, yeah, I'll do a quarter of a star because I don't think you like only something Jennifer Lopez was in would get a 0% from me, not this.
Wow,
even
man.
Geely wasn't this bad.
No, but that other
Wow.
one where she was with the AI robot thing and it was all on green screen that came out on Amazon a couple of years ago, that was.
Didn't watch it.
It came on Netflix. It was on Netflix. I know exactly
Netflix or Amazon. I can't figure out which one.
Because one of my favorite actors, Sterling K. Brown, was the villain.
And he was terrible in it. Mark Strong's
Yeah.
in it too. Terrible in it. Like I don't
good
know what they
actors.
were thinking.
Atlas. Movies
And that's not
Atlas.
even her worst film. That like the next year she came out with 2 films.
Did you have like Marry Me
Yeah.
the next year with fucking oh wow.
Well,
Owen Wilson.
And here's I'll be fair
Oh,
on
that
this
was
one.
bad too.
Realistically,
0 star, by the way. 0 stars. That was the
realistically,
lowest one.
in the
Okay.
scale of all things, I'm going to make a critique on our critiques.
Okay.
I'm giving it a quarter star for a movie of this production caliber.
Mm-hmm.
In its league,
Mm-hmm.
it is a quarter star.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to compare it to all film, it's probably a 2.5 to a 3-star movie.
Oh no way. It's still a quarter star.
It's
Terrible movie.
I've seen some independent things.
Yeah,
that
but
are-
you
And
have to
that's
rate
where
on different.
yeah.
You can. You're right. You can't, but you can't do all movies because like
Yeah.
even for the independent films that are as bad as they are, and they're usually like I've always said, Johnny, what have I always said? Death, drugs, or it's all a dream. That's how they all
Yep.
fucking end.
Yep.
They're all student films until they make it. It's still something was put in there that was genuine, and work was put on it that was genuine. There was real heart that was into it, dedication. This,
Yeah.
I don't feel like anyone, even the kid who was taping shit to himself,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like was dedicated to this role in any way, shape, or form.
By the way, I wanted to bring this up. I didn't get a chance to bring this up. That kid ended up playing Mowgli in the Jungle Book.
And he did a good job.
Yeah. So, he has talent.
Go watch that instead.
You know what? 0 is too low. I don't know why I said 0. It's actually half.
I go quarter. I do like quarter.
What is a worse movie
Carrie
than
from 2002.
this that is a comedy?
Oh shit, that's easy.
I was thinking, I was like, what is it? I know there's one out there. Strange Wilderness.
Man, shit,
I think this is worse than Strange Wilderness, and I'm not defending Strange Wilderness.
But you got Dickie Roberts. You got Dickie Roberts, that David Spade flick.
Yeah,
Dickie
but
Roberts is.
I feel if we looked up the production company, Happy Madison production company that Dickie Roberts was produced under, and all these movies that he does for his friends, you're gonna find way more bad than good.
Yeah, you got whatever the fuck Deuce Bigalow 2 was.
In fact, I think Adam Sandler's movies are usually the only good ones, except for Dirty Work. Dirty Work, friggin' great.
Dirty
oh my
Work.
god, you just
But
mentioned
Norm
Dirty Work.
Macdonald,
Dirty Work
he was
is
the funniest part of this movie.
I have like a hexagon of comedy from that time frame, And Dirty Work is possibly the crown jewel of that. To me, it goes Dirty Work, and then it's an almost even split Black Sheep and Tommy Boy. And then if you come down again, it comes down to Happy Madison, or Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. And then at the last point, it's Beverly Hills Ninja.
Can I tell you guys something? I'm gonna confide something to you and the people who are watching our show. I did not see Dirty Work until Norm Macdonald unfortunately died. That's the first time.
Here's your $2. I say that at work sometimes, and one person finally got it, and I was just like, "I'd marry you."
But you know what's crazy is?
Hey Mildred.
He was very confused.
I still liked Scrooge more than that, though. I love Scrooge. The one that he did with Chappelle.
Scrooge was good.
And Sherman
was fine.
I love Scrooge, man. But it came in at the right time, though. Like, I seen it like right when they were at the right time. I was like 13. It was right around the time Chappelle Show came out. Comedy Central played all the fucking time. Remember, it was either that or the Hebrew Hammer. They played that shit on fucking...
Hebrew Hammer was on all the time.
Yeah.
So I will never agree that any of these movies are better than Dirty Work. Dirty Work is a...
I like Dirty Work a lot, but I think it's just... I just have nostalgic glasses with Scrooge. But I can say, objectively, Dirty Work is probably the best.
Only comedies I'm willing to say that are better than Dirty Work are not in the same. It is a different format of comedy, and I would not put them in the same category. It's kind of like comedy is almost such a big category where it's like it's talking about movies, and it's like all movies. Out of all movies, this is the best, and it's like it's not.
I was saying
they're different. There's different things.
I would say these are completely different, even though it's the same genre. But I would say, for me personally, and I think maybe it's just because of my ethnicity. I like Half Baked more than Dirty Work.
I like Half Baked. I think Dirty Work is funnier, personally. If we're going to talk about like just straight up what's the best comedies, I'm going to probably say, if like we're talking about my favorites, Black Dynamite. 100. That is a 100% perfect movie. Black Dynamite is a perfect film.
Yes.
Wet Hot American Summer is a comedian's comedy.
Yeah.
It is a perfect comedy film.
We watched that together. We watched Black Dynamite together. We need to have
Dirty Work is absolutely stunning. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go a little weird and rogue here. Mystery Men.
Nice.
It is
one of the most underrated too.
It is one of the most underrated movies. It is a funny balance of serious and silly that is relatively child appropriate, but definitely has like these super adult overbearing tones to it.
This is why you're my boy, Matt.
Wild shit. And then I would probably say for me, like if I had to make like a pick five.
Fucking say it. I think I know what you're gonna say. Say
it. It's probably Black Sheep for me.
Okay, you didn't say what I think you was gonna say.
What did you think I was gonna say?
One of your favorite Christmas movies of all time. We talked about this.
Oh, Friday After Next.
Yes. I thought you were gonna say that.
Friday After Next is up there. I don't know if it outshines.
I think we talked about that on the pod, Mick. Didn't we talk about that on Popcorn and Pints Friday After Next?
Yeah, you got. I wasn't there that week, but you guys.
Honestly, as a ringer, and I'll say this, I'll take Tommy Boy out. I'll say Dogma.
Ooh.
Tommy Boy would be in the 6th slot, and then Zach and Miri Make a Porno I would put in the 7th slot because that movie, Seth Green, right?
Rogen.
Seth Rogen. That movie does one of the best. It's silly. It's very adult, obviously, but it's silly. It's sexual. It's tense. There is drama. There's emotion. Things make you feel uncomfortable because of circumstance. And there is a scene in that movie where when you watch it, your stomach hits hits the floor. Like that. You could, if you broke out crying, during Zach and Miri Make a Porno, I'd be like, yeah, I know what scene. I know, and it's like, and I know exactly what that feeling is in real life.
Yeah. But you made a porno?
A different feeling. But find me on my socials.
I'd put up their role models and Zoolander 2.
Oh, I love
not 2, not Zoolander 2.
Actual Zoolander
as well. I would put in Zoolander.
Anchorman could go in there.
I love you guys so
OG
much.
Anchorman.
You guys are the best.
Step Brothers.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights. There's some
Don't you
bangers
put me
there.
on that, Ricky Bobby. No. Don't you put that on me.
I think you can watch. I could watch Step Brothers right now. I don't know if I could watch Talladega Nights right now. Step Brothers is a
bolts and hoes.
I can just patch any crack in my day with Step Brothers. I can be like, put a little bit of Step Brothers in here. But all those other movies are. It's not like I'm watching Saving Private Ryan where I'm like, oh, I watched this at a Tuesday at 3:00 because I had the day off and now my days.
Oh, you don't know it? Oh man, it's just me.
Just somebody begging for their mom for 3 minutes, and I'm just like, I should call my mom.
Hey man, that's my date night movie. That's my go-to date movie.
You don't get fucked a lot.
Put that and Schindler's List on back and back. Those are my date night movies.
Yeah, I try to make women feel good. And
you know what I did watch the other day that was really funny? Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off. My apologies.
No, that's it. Yeah, I did.
I feel it's usually. No, I was just going to say I watched 40-Year-Old Virgin again after like a long time.
Yeah.
And a lot of those jokes still land.
Yeah.
They do a good job.
It's funny. I think 40-Year-Old Virgin to me hits at like volume peaks at like 7.5, but it's like a loud movie overall.
Yeah.
Where like Dirty Work pops off high at like it's got 10s flaring up, it's spiking. You know
what I was doing yesterday because you brought a 40-year-old version. I was actually doing it as well as Dunkachino, but the scene
not having sex.
I feel like the universe. I feel like the universe is talking to me though. But like, I was doing that scene. I was doing that scene when Kevin Hart is talking to Romany Malco, and he's just like, "This your boy?" He's like, "Yeah, this my boy. We from the same Smart Tech." He's like, "Both of you got fucked up with him," and the whole thing like, "Both of y'all niggas get fucked." I did that at work for some reason.
There's so many people.
I love that scene. Kevin Hart. That put Kevin Hart on the radar for me. Then I saw Soul Plane.
I watched Soul Plane a couple of times, and
it's quite interesting.
I feel like Soul Plane, if you ask me, it's a worse movie than fucking Jack and Jill. It's fucking Soul Plane.
Yeah, but Soul Plane knew what it was. Jack and Jill.
Yeah, Soul Plane is exactly what Soul Plane is.
But I would gladly watch this piece of shit over Soul Plane. I'll be honest with you.
I'll agree to disagree.
Over that's freaking Wedding Crashers? No. There you go. That's another one.
I'm just saying though, like if somebody had a gun to my head, someone like broke in, and like they're like, we're gonna kill your family unless you watch this or Soul Plane. I'm like, okay, well, Jack and Jill, then put that shit on. Put that shit on. I refuse to watch Soul Plane. I refuse to put my eyes.
Well, and that's that's one of those things where I'll say. If I had the ability for silence and I choose silence, you fucked up. I'm an ADHD type boy. Mm-hmm. So if I'm picking to be with my thoughts instead of your any kind of your white noise, then you messed up. I'm looking at 2 screens now and I can see 3 more to my right. Like I am inundated with media. It is how I overstimulate myself into a coma every night.
Nice. That's comic books.
In that sense, it's just God damn, this was legit one of those things where I thought you were kidding at first, and then you were like, "No, man, we're gonna watch Jack and Jill to kick it off," and I was like, "Oh."
You're right though. In retrospect, now I realize I told a dead baby joke. That's the start of my set. This is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's that. Now it's like, and now here's 4 more weeks of good jokes. I got to get the bad one out the way. I actually got the order wrong. We're doing Cruising week 3. Next week we're doing Sense of a Woman. So now my Sense of a Woman question. So it's only 2 weeks that this bit lasted. So
They have some time to stew on it.
You know, so now we got a Sense of a Woman next. But yeah, man.
Wait, we have Cruising or Son of a Woman next?
So we got Sense of a Woman next.
Right.
Then we got Cruising week 3.
Okay.
And I can't wait to ask you two, what would you do in that circumstance after you see Cruising? After you see it, what would you do? I can't wait to ask you guys that one. But this has been great. I love shooting the shit with you guys, and I love just tearing this movie apart, and just talking about movies in general with you guys. This is great. This reminded me why I really love the fuck out of both of you guys. We have a lot of fucking similar fucking tastes. It's fucking amazing.
Not this
To quote Natalie Portman from V for Vendetta, "You tortured me.
yeah.
You tortured me."
I feel so bad. I feel so bad too. But see, I showed up.
You don't.
I showed up though. It wasn't like you watched this piece of shit and then we didn't do the show. We did the show. So
I thought this was for
the torture is warranted because we got a good show out of it. So there we go. Thank you guys for coming to the Johnny Loves Movie Show. Thank you for kicking off April Chino in a good fashion. Next week.
What do you mean in a good fashion? This is the equivalent of a kickoff that ends with a lawsuit. This kickoff ended this team's season. That kicker died.
Hey.
All right.
Don't you have you ever seen the movie Miracle? Don't you believe in miracles? Miracles can happen.
I
Miracle,
don't.
They didn't score all their points for Russia.
Yeah.
You gotta believe. You gotta believe.
I don't.
No one has to.
Yeah.
You gotta believe, guys, believe. But thank you for joining us as we started April Chino. We'll come back next week where we cover Sin of a Woman, a movie that's leagues better than this. Hopefully, it's not torture. For my co-host here, I have been your host, Johnny, aka the Shogun of Akron. This is Matt Farkas.
Hi, I'm gonna plug some media stuff too.
Plug the shit. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna say Matt Farkas, McMahon. Okay, guys, plug your shit before we get off.
I've got shows in the greater Akron area right now popping up. Sundays at Barmacy, we have a comedy amateur night followed by a just standard comedy style go up, show up, really it's sign up, show up, sign up in advance. We have a comedy showcase at Baxter's Speakeasy the first Thursday of every month, which is tomorrow. I'm going to make a little Instagram post about that here in a moment. You can also find me streaming Chivalry on Farking Comedy, as well as follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Farking Comedy, or check out my YouTube at Farking Right, or I believe if you type in Farking Comedy, it'll take you there too. But that's all I have. I also sell shirts, so track me down somewhere in the streets, and I'll sell you a shirt.
Oh, grassroots. This is grassroots marketing right there. On the streets, on the gritty streets. Mickey Mick.
Go check out my channel, the Scene Snobs channel. It's on YouTube. That's where we house all our stuff, all our videos, everything. Our podcast is available all over podcast platforms and YouTube. The Scene Snobs podcast is live every Friday night at 8:30 p.m. You can go check it out, and then available everywhere right after. You can follow us at the Scene Snobs all over the place, kind of get an idea of what's going on. We have movie reviews and tons more. We have written reviews on Letterboxd and Substack, so go check them out.
Yeah, and check me out here on Mr. Streaming Game Twitch, where I have shows like this. I'm going to start having comic book reviews on here. Check me out if you're in the local Akron area. Go into this man's open mic shit. I might do a little bit of comedy there, what you call comedy there, a little here or there.
Some people call it what they call it.
Check me out on my few, hopefully more appearances on the Scene Snobs. Get up on there where I'm co-captaining with my man down there. Look for me on Instagram, J_funny1990, and Johnny Loves Movies on TikTok. We'll be back next week talking Sense of a Woman.
I've got one more quick plug. Bruce Day Boys Friday nights is me and my buddy streaming video games. We are currently in the middle of his first time playing Halo 1 through on the campaign. I'm breaking that Halo cherry hard.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, all
Busting
killer,
it.
all filler.
But
Busting
yeah, that's
it.
all I have.
Halo cream pies for everybody. All right, y'all. So thank you for watching. We'll be back next week talking Sense of a Moment. And this is the beginning of April Chino. Wow.